What's up, traders? Two trades today, one on IQ and one on BBGI. Well, let's get to it. All right, traders, real quick before the live trades, I just want to give you guys an update on the whole gift card thing. So I was reading through YouTube's terms and service last night, and I noticed that doing what I'm doing as far as the gift cards for the likes, I did not have any bad intentions behind it. It was me trying to give back to you guys for supporting the channel. But unfortunately, it doesn't appear that it's very ethical on their side, which I can kind of understand because people would go out of their way doing these giveaways all the time just to get people to likes, give likes to grow the channel. And it was kind of part of the intention behind it. I wanted to give back, but at the same time, try to grow the channel. But I can see why it's such it can be a bad thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still do the giveaway for next week. I'm not going to say it's because of the likes from this week. But I'm going to, come up with an equation in my head to basically make it the same, but it's not going to be because of you liking the video. But the more you like the video, I appreciate it, and it might influence me to make the gift card a little bit higher. And I might even add a little bit more to the gift card this time, just as a little farewell, because I was really planning to keep doing this week in and week out. And maybe we will, but it will not be based on the likes. But the more you like the video, the more it encourages me to try to give back to you guys. So take that for what it's worth, and I will see you guys after the live trades.
Order filled.
All right, we're gonna start IQ here. I keep forgetting I can't scale in and out of this. So I'm still looking for other trades, but just to show you here on IQ, our entry is right where the price is currently. It's at 65. So looking for it to come down. We have an order sitting at 45. We were just looking for that breakthrough 50, which it almost got there the first time. We got the 48, which I didn't notice because I was messing around my orders. I thought it never got below 50. I mean, at this point, it definitely looks like it's going to go through high a day. Just tried it quite a few times here. It's a pretty standard ascending triangle looking pattern. So I'm actually just going to leave it. I'm not going to bother. Just going to let it stop us out. The worst part is it's going to be a little bit of a fake out, breakout possibility as well, right where our stop is. And it's like we could put it at 2601, give it a little bit more of a leash. But I've been in this probably a little bit longer than I should have been anyway. Probably should have been cutting it the first time around. There it goes. It's testing that high. Waiting to hear it say order filled. There it is through 88. So we're at a new high. Only assuming we're going to get through 90 here.
Order filled.
Yep, okay. We got stopped out there. Not a big deal. A little bit higher than we probably should have been in anyway. It's not quite giving it to us. This BBGI, interesting. Yeesh. Let's go look at this. It's a lower float. I could just be a little bit more careful with it. I'm going to start this at 81. If it wants to give us the 50 test, we'll take it. Was seeing if it wanted to pop up a little higher towards 5 there. Here we go, 60, 57. Looking for that 50 test. 55, 53, 52, and there we go. All right, so we'll take a quick little winner there on BBGI. Just looking previous resistance, guys. Nice, big, intense move straight through, right off the scanner, and boom. Right back down to that previous resistance. That was all we were looking for. I only got one entry there. It was a low float, so I'm not going to be upset about it at all, but we'll take that one. All right, traders, that was my 2 trades. We're going to go over IQ real quick. This one was pretty standard, just a tough trade. We jumped in looking for this to come back down through that 25.50 area and look to continue down after this pretty big move from below $25. As you can see, it decided to go a little bit higher. We did get a little bit of a pullback through that 25.50 area. We had an order out there at 25.45, and as you can see, we missed that thing by 3 cents. This was 25.30 or 48 is what it got to, and then it just never tried again. We started to form an ascending triangle here. As you can see, some resistance, and we busted through. So that was where we stopped out, and it was a really good stop out. As you can see, this thing kind of grinded up even higher. Ultimately, it did end up coming back down, but obviously in hindsight, we don't know that that is actually going to happen. So then we move over to our second trade, which was BBGI. We ended up losing 21 bucks there on the IQ trade. We ended up making 15 back here on BBGI, so pretty much a break-even day. But this one was pretty standard. It kind of grinded up here for most of the morning. Around 10 o'clock, it started to pull back, and then out of nowhere, we get this breakthrough 4, and it just keeps on ripping. Gives us a nice little previous resistance sitting here at that 450 area. We bust through all the way up towards 5. Started to feel the top, hit the button. I think our entry was at 481 is what we got. The high was 495. So it was trying through 5. If it wanted to go through 5, we were more than willing to hit it, but it came pretty much straight back down. Put an order out there right at that previous resistance if it wanted to get there, and we got it. We were sitting at 451. We just front ran the $0.50 there, and we took it. It did end up going through, but we didn't really want to risk it coming back through because, like I said, that previous resistance was sitting there. Figured that the $0.50, as well as it being previous resistance, was going to be a pretty good indication that it might be tried as support. And as you can see, it did eventually get bought back up through that area, and it tried to go higher. And we were looking to get back in this, but we wanted to see it run up towards that 550, maybe even through, and we would have been interested. But it was a little bit of a fake out breakout. It did get up to about 515, and then ultimately is now working itself back down. So that was my 2 trades. Don't forget about the Friday night live stream tonight. It's going to be starting at 9 Eastern. Get our last little dose of the market. Kevin Avery is going to be joining us on stream. We're going to be doing some bantering back and forth, all that good stuff, talking about the market, talking about just overall life. And if I don't see you tonight, have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday morning. Peace.